go. All right.
So you can ask some questions.
What training or education have you completed to prepare yourself for this career?
To become a real estate agent, you just have to there's like a list of things you have to do. Like you have to get fingerprinted and all that. But like the education part of it is you have to take the 60-hour course,
Okay.
30-hour course. Those are long courses.
Yeah, I was
30 hours. You don't understand how 30 hours looks or feels taking a class online where you have to do it yourself. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got to take that. You have to pass the national and the state tests.
Okay.
And score at least a 70 on there. For brokers, you have to be a real estate agent for 3 years and then pass with a 75 after you take the 120-hour
120-hour course?
I think.
Jeez.
120 hours something.
That's long. That's like long.
Yeah, but I mean, a broker can do a lot more.
Yeah, that is true.
But a broker also has a lot more liability. Like if they mess up,
it's on them.
Or if their agents mess up, it's on them.
Yeah. So, I didn't even know you had to do all that just to, like, actually, I didn't know what type of education actually went into that. But 30, because you did 90 hours in total, right? Bro.
They did that while we was taking statistics.
I was going to say, dog, that's crazy. Oh, you did that while we were still in school?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, bro. Well.
Nobody knew.
I didn't know.
I was crying on the inside.
Yeah. So, since you're new to this, relatively new, how do you plan to market properties? Like, how do you actually plan to put yourself out there?
How to put properties out there?
Yeah, like, how would you like
Not
plan
myself. That's different.
Well,
the marketing properties.
Okay.
Anyway,
then,
what's the question?
The question is, how do you plan to market properties? So I'm guessing, like, how do you like actually plan to, like? Yeah, I guess.
Well, I got a pretty big network that I can tell people, or that I can talk to and communicate to.
Yeah.
So I could tell them, and they can tell. A lot of people have a lot of buyers looking to buy houses because right now it's a seller's market, which means that houses, they don't stay up long. Like, it's not a seller's market like there was back in COVID, where houses would literally sell in like 5 minutes. They would get literally 5 minutes. Like, I'm not literally like they would buy it without seeing it. Yeah. But it was during a pandemic. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's kind of an anomaly. But it's still in the seller's market. It was way more, like, extreme than what it is right now.
Yeah.
But, like, now houses, it's hard to find a seller.
Okay. Especially now because people are trying to keep their houses because they can't find one that's actually affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I'm almost done.
Oh, you're not done yet?
The question? No. You know what the question is? How dare you? How do you market? Would I market? I would make sure anybody that I thought would could have access to someone that would want to buy the property or even look at it or something like that, something in that region. I would tell them. I would market it online. I would hold open houses. I would have it in my newsletter.
Mm-hmm.
I would post the open house dates on my newsletter.
Okay. So just basically a whole bunch of advertising, just trying to get it out there. What are your initial goals for your real estate agent career? I mean, you have goals to be able to sell your first house within the first, 6 months or so?
Well, my goals right now are kind of just to establish a good foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm trying to write, 5 articles that most people can at least read, one of them.
Right.
And, take value from it.
Okay, that's good.
Like, first-time home buyers, people trying to list their house, maintenance work throughout the year.
Yeah.
For, all 4 seasons.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what resources do you have access to through your brokerage?
I'm a realtor. I'm a realtor, not realtor. You get that straight. I'm a realtor.
Mm-hmm.
I have access to the Greater Chattanooga Association of Realtors. I have access to the Tennessee Association of Realtors. I have access to the National Association of Realtors. Yeah,
dog.
I got access to the I think it's called the Ford Warn app. Ford Warn app. Pretty useful. Whenever people are a little shady, and you don't think they own what they say they own, you can check.
Oh, word.
Howdy. So, they have training. This training here is amazing. Like that leadership hall has like Jennifer Grayson, the principal broker. Robin Peterson is our she's something career and development. She's like the leader of career development for our brokerage. She like teaches the class. She teaches Ignite, which is what ignites your business. You know, starts gets the fire lit, tells you the basics that you need to know.
Yeah.
Our team leader, assistant team leader, they're amazing. Well, but we actually have a meeting tomorrow, team meeting.
Oh.
Free lunch.
Oh.
Gonna be smacking. They have all these classes. There was like 3 classes yesterday. Did I go to them? No. But I was busy.
Yeah.
I had to teach class and all that.
Fair enough.
So I couldn't go. But there's like that guy we saw earlier. No, it was Tim West. He taught a class too about farming.
How do you plan to keep up with market trends and changes? Yeah.
The MLS, that tells you. I have access to like 5 MLSs.
Oh, jeez.
A lot.
Wait, so MLS is just like what is MLS actually? Like I know you like can view houses and stuff like that, but 5 MLSs. What do you mean by like 5 like different?
Because it's not the MLS doesn't cover like the whole world. It's all
so it's different districts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
different places.
like ours is parts of Alabama, South Chattanooga area, Tennessee, North Georgia. I think Alabama's like that like top right corner.
Okay,
I think is what it is.
So I was going to say like a whole
It's
of
not
Alabama.
Much. It's not much of Alabama.
I was going to say, are you
how do I keep
that?
up with the trends?
Yeah, how do you keep? Yeah.
I watch videos. Keep up with like graphs, a lot of graphs.
The last thing we'll talk about is the NAR settlement because I know you want to talk about that.
But what I basically got from it is for one, they're paying real estate agents. Or I guess since it involves realtors, it's just paying realtors in a horrible light. And so the whole like national association is being sued, and they lost because I guess what they were doing was actually wrong. It was a class action lawsuit.
Oh yeah.
Which I think I explained that to you is
like
it's like so many people that they just like combined them all into one settlement.
Yeah.
Because they can't just be like, okay, we're gonna have judge whoever for you and like for you and then another judge for you and then another one for you. It's like 1,000 of these people. You don't have time.
Yeah.
They don't have time to just be like, all right, we're gonna do each one of y'all, single individually, and in about 4,000 years we'll be done. Some light, nothing too crazy.
I don't think you'll be allowed to see
them combined into one suit, and so it affects all of the U.S. because it's the whole the national association.
Yeah. What I got from it, like that we were talking about it last time, it was just like kind of just be a good person. Like what most of the stuff is.
Sit down with your agent or your client, explain to them what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, I was planning to do that anyway.
It's like,
and they also, they're taking away the ability to put buyer agent commission in the MLS. Yeah, so they were, back to the NAR settlement, they were saying that it's non-negotiable because it's become the norm for it to be a certain percentage because, I don't know why they say it, but they said it has, and that you take it out of the MLS and it'll become less prominent. But, I mean, why would you want to do it for less? Like, there's a reason that is that percent. Because if I'm doing work at this baseline for this percent, then like I want to provide. I'm a real estate professional. Like I want to provide professional services at this level. So I want to have to get paid at this level just starting out. This is just baseline. Because they have to real estate agents spend like a lot of money to like sell a house. They can get it staged, professional photos taken to post ads. There's a lot more I'm not talking about, but a lot of money can go into that depending on how much they do. And so if you want this baseline, and you want to provide these services just normally, then you have to give this certain percentage. But they want to lower their percentage. But if you lower it, then they're going to start promoting. They're going to start giving a lower service amount.
Right. it feels like it's just simple stuff, really. Like it's just like it's simple, basic stuff that
I
should
mean,
have
and
already been done.
yeah, and they're still gonna like the you can still offer buyer's agent compensation in the agreement. It just won't be able to be listed on the MLS. So like you just have to call up the agent and be like, "Are you offering a certain percentage? If not, then I mean, just go find another house." Because like if on the MLS, like it's commission. It's not something that's required, but it's like a there's a certain word I can't think of. There's a lot of words I never think of in this talk we've had, but it's like it's an incentive is what it is. So like if you offer a commission, it's an incentive for the agent and the buyer and the buyer agent to do work with you, because if the buyer and the buyer agent have an agreement signed where the agent gets a 3% commission no matter what,
Right.
no matter if so somebody's gonna have to pay that 3%, and it's usually gonna be required by the buyer. The buyer's gonna have to make sure that the buyer agent gets whatever commission they want, and so like if the seller offers a 2% commission, then the buyer only has to give 1% to the buyer agent, which would cost the buyer less, which would incentivize the buyer to try to get that house over another house with the same qualities.
Right. I think. Okay.
What question you got?
It kind of makes sense. I feel like some of that flew over my head just a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay, so like, if you have, let's say me and you are doing work together.
Yeah.
You're a buyer. I'm an agent, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
We signed an agreement where I represent you. I'm not doing this for free.
Yeah.
I'm getting 3% commission.
Mm-hmm.
You, if the seller doesn't offer any commission, you have to make sure that I get paid my 3%.
So it's coming out of my.
It's coming out of you if I don't get another way.
Yeah.
If the seller doesn't offer it, you're giving it to me.
Okay.
So we look at all these houses. We found 2 houses that are the exact same.
Yeah.
2 bathrooms. Say it's copy and paste. It's the
2
same house
2 bathrooms
in the
3
same
bed.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's just sold by 2 different people.
Okay.
One of the sellers offers 2% commission. I called them. I asked them. I mean, this isn't going to affect, this whole settlement thing isn't going to affect like August something.
Oh, okay.
We got time.
But yeah.
We'll say it's August something. It's past August something. And so I called this guy up. One seller A, he offers 2%. Seller B offers no commission at all.
Right.
We're gonna go with seller A because they're offering
you
2%, and you're gonna have to pay just the difference, which is gonna be 1%, which is 3 times less than the full 3% commission.
Literally.
So it's more of an incentive to go with
actually go
seller
with
A.
Yeah.
And seller B who's offering a whole lot of nothing.
Okay, so that makes more sense because it's just like, I get it now. That broke it down perfectly. Actually, yeah, no, okay, that's dope. So yeah, it would just make more sense to go with seller A in that scenario because it wouldn't become,
Yeah, like right now, some people still don't offer buyer agent commission, like now, like it's never been required. Well,
All right, let's wrap it up.
all right, well, I don't know.
We gone.